Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. And man, Henry Blackburn, the defensive back for Colorado State University, who laid the hit on Travis Hunter, that dirty hit. He's gotten death threats. Obviously, I'm sure y'all know by now, and it's just unfortunate. I mean, look, I don't agree with that, obviously, but the play was dirty. And I can see why fans are upset because, they have a big game against Oregon and they got to go against USC, and it'd be nice to see Colorado with all the horses, but it's just a game. I understand that, but the play was foul. It was dirty. Matter of fact, I'm still surprised that he hasn't been suspended yet or anything. I know it wasn't necessarily a targeting hit, but the intent was there to hit him while he was not protected, well after the play was pretty much over, so it was a disgusting play, and I can see why fans are upset, but no excuses to make death threats, right? At the end of the day, it's just a sport, but it is disappointing that up until this point, there was nothing, no suspensions, nothing for the player, and this one's a tough one for Deion Sanders, right? So I'm going to play a clip. I'm going to get back to you guys, but basically Deion Sanders, he takes the high road, and I will talk about that.
You guys record this and run with this. Henry Blackburn is a good player who played a phenomenal game. He made a tremendous hit on Travis on the sideline. You could call it dirty. You could call it he was just playing the game of football. But whatever it was, it does not constitute that he should be receiving death threats. This is still a young man trying to make it in life, a guy that's trying to live his dream and hopefully graduate with honors or degree, committed to excellence and go to the NFL. He does not.
So you heard Deion's response, right? He says that Henry Blackburn made a great football play. He's not going to take a position, whether it's dirty or not, because all eyes on Deion Sanders, right? Everybody is looking for something negative to pull out. Even if Deion Sanders came out and was like, I do not like that hit, I believe that player should be suspended, that program should be fined, whatever it is, it put my star player in jeopardy, he put him in harm's way, he knocked him out of the game. It was not within the context of a football play. Like, it was dirty, it was a late hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't targeting, but we all saw it when it happened in real time. Just a disgusting play on Henry Blackburn. So, but he's not going to say all that, right? Because, he's Deion. They're going to parse his words, and it's just going to add more fuel to the fire of the Deion Sanders haters. So he takes a very high road approach, which I don't blame him. So once again, Deion Sanders is showing leadership in this position once again. You know what I'm saying? So how he's handled everything up until that Colorado State game, during the game, and after the game, he's been A1 top class, right? I mean, he even goes on to say, he's, Henry Blackburn, I wish him the best. Death threats shouldn't be allowed. It's just a game. And, he has aspirations of graduating and trying to get to the NFL, yada, yada, yada. So, I mean, Deion Sanders said all the right things. I'm sure behind the scenes, he was absolutely furious, but the media is waiting for angry Deion to pop off on the media, pop off on opposing coaches about players that play dirty or whatever. Deion Sanders was in a no-win situation, even though he would have been justified in calling it out, but he gains more respect, gains more credibility, as if he already doesn't need any more credibility, but he gains more credibility in handling this situation. So since Deion Sanders has got to Colorado, he's made every smart, calculated decisions, right? I know, he can be very entertaining, has a lot of good quotes and everything like that, but behind all that is a very highly intelligent man, and he's shown that once again by not feeding into it, and not adding fuel to the fire by, trying to get, asking for punishment or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect what Deion had to say, and I appreciate him taking the high road and avoiding and navigating through this media circus, even though he is the media circus and he generates the media circus. But I don't say that negatively, because I mean, he's shining not only light on college football, but also on the Pac-12 and at Colorado University, considering their abysmal season last year. So kudos to Deion Sanders for handling this with class. I didn't expect anything less. in those death threats to Henry Blackburn, albeit it was a foul, dirty play. I don't agree. Those threats aren't warranted. You know what I'm saying? He's still a young man, and maybe after the game, who knows? Maybe he had remorse or whatever. But in that time, he didn't. He stood over him like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So it just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So I can understand the backlash, just shouldn't go to that extreme. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, good for Deion Sanders for handling this. And good luck to facing Oregon. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Leave me your thoughts about all this. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.